Welcome to JCM Industries presentation, Installation of 400 Series Service Saddles. JCM offers a wide variety of service saddles for all types of pipe for selection by the engineer, pipeline owner, and contractor. Selecting the style and design of service saddle is determined by the type of pipe, line content, and environmental concerns. JCM service saddles offer a common assortment of coatings, strap material, and gasket compounds. JCM service saddle models offer two types of straps. For rigid pipes such as ductile iron, cast iron, and steel, the U-bolt bale style is suitable. Service saddles for flexible piping, including PVC and HDPE, and pipes subject to breakage such as asbestos cement, JCM recommends wide strap saddles. The wide straps spread the bolt torque load across a larger area of pipe, eliminating issues caused by point loading of the narrow U-bolt, and supports the pipe wall on the circumference. JCM service saddles are furnished with a broad gasket that provides a large footprint on the pipe and compensates for rough and pitted pipe surfaces. It is set in a retaining cavity that traps the gasket both internally and externally to prevent gasket displacement. Setting the gasket into the cavity also lowers the saddle body profile on the pipe, placing the solid casting closer to the pipe and limiting exposure of the gasket between the pipe wall and the saddle. Saddle gaskets feature a hydromechanical lip that provides a positive initial seal on the pipe. Saddle gaskets are fully activated by water pressure applied to the top of the hydromechanical lip, and sealing pressure increases as the line pressure increases. The JCM gasket has a durometer that stores energy and will expand and contract with a pipe outside diameter that fluctuates, such as a high-density polyethylene pipe, maintaining a positive gasket seal on the pipe wall. For the best application, the specifier will want to select a saddle that fits and supports the pipe wall, that provides a broad footprint gasket on the pipe to provide maximum pipe-to-gasket sealing area, and has a gasket that stores energy. When planning the installation, a full review of the printed installation instructions is recommended, so any details can be addressed prior to arriving at the job site. Some helpful tools to have on hand at the site include a pipe OD tape, inspection mirror, spray bottle of soapy water, liquid dish soap, and a field-grade torque wrench. Upon opening the box, check that all the parts are present, that the fitting is free of shipping damage and is the correct size for the pipe. For flexible pipe and fixed OD pipe, JCM offers saddle ranges that are pre-formed to that pipe OD that help prevent the installer from over-tightening the saddle on the pipe. Begin the installation by scraping and cleaning the pipe surface, especially where the gaskets make contact with the pipe. Remove any scale, pipe wrap, debris, or dirt that may interfere with the sealing of the gasket. This is a good point to inspect the pipe at the tap location for integrity, size, outside diameter, and any surface irregularities, including any damage that may have occurred due to excavation. Measure the pipe with a pipe outside diameter tape to confirm that the sleeve is the proper size. A caliper can be used to determine if any pipe eccentricity exists. Lubricate the pipe and the gaskets with liquid dish soap mixed with water. Soapy water is safe and dissipates in water. If soap is not available, use plain water. Lubricating the pipe and the gasket of the fitting will allow the gasket to slide on the pipe while being positioned and prevent pulling or tearing of the gasket. Do not use an oil-based pipe lubricant. It can leave a film on the pipe gasket surface and interfere with the watertight seal of the gasket. Lubricating the pipe and the gasket of the fitting will allow the gasket to slide on the pipe while being positioned and prevent pulling or tearing of the gasket. Place the service saddle in the location of the tap at the angle required for the service. Avoid placement that requires excessive rotation of the saddle into place. While the pipe and gasket are lubricated, excessive rotation of fittings that have outlet gaskets can roll the edges or tear the gasket, causing a leak channel or gasket seal failure. Engage the straps, washers if furnished, and nuts. For fittings with stainless steel straps and fasteners, it is important to keep the threads and the nuts of the straps and bolts clean and dirt-free. Stainless steel fasteners will seize or lock up when debris comes between the thread and nuts, which will prevent the fitting from being completely tightened. In some cases, it could cause the installer to have to cut off the bolts and straps and acquire replacements. Finger tighten the nuts. Visually inspect the outlet on the pipe and ensure the gasket remains in place and does not interfere with the passage of the cutter. Ensure the service saddle is in the location and position for the application. Tighten the nuts in an alternating fashion. Ensure equal amounts of pressure are applied to the straps on the circumference of the pipe and straps are drawn up equally. Refer to the manufacturer's instructions for acceptable bolt torque levels and ensure those levels are reached. Once tightened, wait about 15 minutes and double-check that the torque levels remain the same, and tighten if needed. Under pressure, gaskets take on a liquid-like character and will settle into place. This may have an effect on the bolting tightness. Always double-check. When completed, a final visual inspection of the installation includes: gasket is in its place, not in the waterway of the saddle. Equal amounts of space between the saddle body and the straps. Straps tightened, drawn up equally, and are at the bolt torque levels in the instructions. After inspection, proceed with the tapping procedure and backfill carefully. JCM appreciates the time you have spent with us during this presentation. For more information on pipe repair fittings or other JCM products, contact our sales team at 1-800-527-8482 or 903-832-2581 or visit www.jcmindustries.com. Thanks for watching.